Why, hello there, friends, family, and everything in between. It's Dylan from Alter Universes bringing you a round of Modern. That's right. On the left, we have Harvest Mail playing Golgari Yawgmoth, and on the right, we have Karsten Neal playing, I believe, Jeskai Creativity, but, you know, creativity plays a lot of different colors nowadays, so, yeah. I'm actually excited to watch this one, as I was not doing the camera live. One of our, my friend and one of our customers, Christian Fuller, who we'll have on camera later in the event, had a buy and just asked if he could run the camera. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? You could run the camera. Let's me go run the One Piece tournament and all that jazz. So I actually don't know what happens here, and I'm kind of excited about it. So Carson fetches with a polluted delegate, gets a untapped steam vent, shocking it down to 17, plays a hard evidence, makes a clue token and a crab. That crab is an 0-3 and is my favorite token in the entire game. Is that accurate? No. But right now, I'm going to say it is. Alright, has a Birds of Paradise, using that really pretty version of it from the Secret Lair. Alright, there's a Wall of Roots coming down here. See a Prosperous Innkeeper in his hand. Harley, very notably, quite good when it comes to playing Yawgmoth, and has been playing it for a prolonged period of time. Is that Prosperous Innkeeper we just talked about? Showing how he played it, he tapped that Birds of Paradise for mana, and then made a green mana off the Wall of Roots by putting a -0/-1 counter on it. And then that Prosperous Innkeeper will make a treasure when it enters the battlefield. Is it a treasure or is it a clue? No, it's a food token. It's an innkeeper. And it's from Throne of Eldraine. Everything makes food tokens. I'm just used to nowadays where everything makes treasure tokens. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, it makes a treasure token. Alright. That's Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. That's why. Part of that period where everything makes treasure tokens. I get it confused. There is a card in Throne of Eldraine that's like kind of like not innkeepery, but something like that, like a bartender type card that makes a food on ETB. At least I think there is. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Throne of Eldraine feels like it was 10 years ago, even though it was 4. Which is wild to say that Throne was a 4 years ago. The other big thing about Prosperous Innkeeper, not the treasure token effect, though I'm sure Harley will make use of that treasure token. Prosperous Innkeeper says when another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Works very well with the Yawgmoth combo of sacrifice undying creatures to, you know, revive other undying creatures and draw cards. Alright, Carson tapping 3 mana here, playing 8 to Fairy the Time Raveler. Fantastic magic card. Some would say a bane of many players' existences. If you and your opponent both have a Teferi Time Raveler on the board, you're no longer playing Magic the Gathering. You're just playing Pokemon. No more interaction. Alright. Bounced the Wall of Roots. Okay, I was like, there's another thing on Harley's board. What the hell did he bounce? He bounced the Wall of Roots. How are you folks doing today? This is a Wednesday that I'm recording this. How's your Wednesday going? By your Wednesday, I mean, this is getting posted on Thursday. It's a whole thing. Tell me about how your Wednesday was. Did you get a promotion at work? Did you fight the guy in the mailroom? The corporate offices still have mailrooms. Harley plays a forest as his land for turn. Or what I assume is a forest. There's so many different versions now, and I still love the ability to have that customization. But wow, there's a lot of different types of basics right now. They all, not all of them look super distinct. Using the presumed forest and the Birds of Paradise to once again play that Wall of Roots, going to trigger Prosperous Innkeeper to gain a life here. Both players just kind of working towards their win conditions here. They have something for 2 mana coming out. It looks like that's Strunga Rootgeist. I'm going to get another life. Now, assuming Karsten is using Indomitable Creativity to put Archonic Cruelty on the board or into play. Ooh, that Teferi's going to die. Look at that. That haste attacker coming in big. Yeah, he can put Archon into play. Harley can actually just win through the Archon. Unless that Archon gets hasted. Then I think Harley is in a rough spot. But the only way, to my knowledge, to really haste it in the current creativity build is Bitter Reunion. And Karsten does not have it on the board yet. Granted, he could play Bitter Reunion, discard an Archon, and then he'd be mana short, but play Persist and revive the Archon. There's an expressive iteration. This looks like it's just the Jeskai list that was going around about a year ago. Which also means I'm going to have a hard time finding it for the description. Woohoo! Alright. Iteration's going to find a Flooded Strand. That Flooded Strand is going to go into play. Let's see, another Hard Evidence and a Holy Heat. See my shoes pass by every once in a while because I'm just checking on the camera. Like, hey, is everything going well? Cool. I'm going to go do this Pokemon buy. Now, folks, I have a little bit of an advertisement for you. If you're interested in qualifying at an RCQ event hosted by our store, we're having one very soon. In fact, it's 2 weeks away from recording this and posting this. On Saturday, February 11th, at Alternate Universes Bluebell, we're having a Phyrexia All Will Be One sealed RCQ event. It'll be $45 to enter it. It'll be sealed deck with a top 8 booster draft. Each player gets 6 packs of Phyrexia All Will Be One to use to build their decks. And of course, lands will be provided for free at the event. Registration will open at 10 a.m. Deck building begins at 11, and players must arrive at the beginning of deck building. Because it is a sealed event, it's going to take a little bit longer than like a Modern or Pioneer event would. So we're starting a little bit earlier than we used to. Each player who pre-registers gets a full art promo Mystical Dispute, and top 8 players each get a full art promo Thing in the Ice. And then the store credit alongside of it. But first and second place get an invite to the regional championship at DreamHack Dallas. And then credit, promos, a pin, and the winner gets a lanyard. So yeah, be there or be square. The second ad read I have for you, while Harley is doing his thing, is we're having a second RCQ this month. We're having 2. We're having 2 double qualifiers. On Saturday, February 25th at AU Bluebell, we're having a Modern Regional Championship qualifier. That one will be $30 to enter. Registration opens at 11 a.m. Tournament begins at noon. Prizes, again, first and second place get invites to the Regional Championship at DreamHack Dallas. And same as the other one that we're hosting this month, each player who registers gets a Mystical Dispute, and top 8 players get a full art promo Thing in the Ice. And then store credit pricing to the top 8, and then top 8 gets a pin, which is cool. And if you're top 8, you don't want your pin, you should give it to me, because I love pins. I just will not be playing that event, as I am probably going to be streaming it. Because I think streaming an RCQ sounds super cool, and I'm in town for this one. I will not be in town for the sealed one. Alright, there's a Dryad Arbor. Getting sacked doing the Yawgmoth thing. Harley has not found a win condition yet. He's got his draw condition. Though he just picked up a Quarter Calling. So he should be able to cord for... he's missing a piece still. Right? I had my ad read up, so I missed if he activated Wall Roots this turn, but I'm assuming he did. We're going to flash it in Endurance. Okay. Now, you might think this is weird, but he's going to use that so he can convoke with it. And then we'll probably just sack the Yawgmoth. Alright. Goon gets a Blood Artist. Resolution of the Convoke trigger will be on the stack. Going to sack that Strangleroot Geist. Harley's Life will stay at 20. Karsten will take 8 damage because of the Blood Artist. Take a sip of my coffee real quick. I'm going to punch my microphone also, because why not? We're going to sacrifice Endurance to Yawgmoth, target the Strangleroot Geist to remove that +1/+1 counter. I think Harley has enough activations to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. Not quite. Gonna give Blood Artist a read here. As a Yawgmoth, and that is going to be the game, as Harley has the combo. Game 1 going to Harley. They're going to be back in just a second after sideboarding. Boom, right there. Karsten on the play, plays a polluted Delta, passes the turn. There's my foot going into the shot. With a Birds of Paradise off of a Blooming Marsh. Karsten's going to fetch down to 19. Will he put an untapped land down? Will he bolt the bird? Will he? Nope, puts a Trident in the play. So will he use the tried and true tactic of killing the bird? Three mana, Grist the Hunger Tide.
Plus.
Looks like we get a plus there, make a bug.
Get a bug.
The Yawgmoth into the yard. It looks like Karsten has a Prismatic Ending in hand. I want to say that's what that card is. Land drop, Prismatic Ending on Grist is probably pretty good here. Though it looks like he has a Teferi? Is that a Teferi Hero Dominaria? No, that's Time Traveler. Okay, cool. I was going to be so confused, but also very interested. That'd be one of those, like, why are you playing Hero?
But, like, I'm here for it, you know? I don't know. I don't know if it'd be good, but I'd respect the hell out of it. Alright. Prosperous Innkeeper coming out here. Making that treasure token. Grist, milling a card, making a bug. Puts the Ignoble Hierarch into the yard. Grist is honestly one of my favorite cards from Modern Horizons 2. It's not something that I honestly casted probably the last 6 months. Maybe even... No, I definitely cast it last year. But it's just such a good card. It's so cool design-wise. Just all super about it at all times.
Harley's board. Slowly. Getting big here. The other thing is that Bug getting created from Grist every time will trigger the Prosperous Innkeeper to gain a life. I'm set to draw a card, but that is not quite what is happening. Alright, gonna cast Unholy Heat here, killing the bird. Setting the bird on fire.
Float green.
And then Prismatic ending on Grist.
I put myself to work. You're an ambitious young man. Yeah. I'm trying to widen my horizons here. Casting a large net.
20.
Really got one of the wolves with the Yawgmoth.
Gain a life. Go to 21.
Yeah. Oh, look, he fetched, but he's actually just gaining another life. Very epic.
Going to fetch a Dryad Arbor. The fetch will knock Harley down a point, and then Prosperous Innkeeper will give it right back.
I know, really. Come on. The privilege of working for free, doing commentary.
Privilege of working for free.
I just want to cast it like a
Teferi, 2.
Taxing out. Teferi.
caster.
2 points of damage, gonna put him in the yard.
Whatever.
Going to Convoke.
20. Cast your gain a life.
Oh, no, that's a Dryad Arbor. Yep. Going to play
Like they should
Yawgmoth.
be weird.
It's the random position.
And football comment. Yeah.
I thought it was Waller Roots for a second. That's why I thought it was a
We
Convoke.
need the leaderboard. We need to be able to stream the leaderboard.
You mean the leaderboard that doesn't make sense?
Huh?
You mean the leaderboard that feels pretty arbitrary?
What do you mean? Are you saying 3 rounds?
First after 3 rounds of Swiss?
Are you saying that doesn't make any sense?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like they should just add up match points at the end of every night.
That's kind of what I said the other week. I said something pretty similar.
I guess that's a lot more work.
Has to be.
They're just looking at the first person.
Teferi. Teferi. Jeez. Expressive iteration here. Going to top 3.
They were on the same board last month. Or I guess this month. I don't know which month it is anymore.
Exhaust what looks like a Scalding Tarn. Gotta think about those 2 cards. Has a mountain in hand.
Yeah. 16?
Fetches a mountain. There's a Time Raveler here. Going to bounce Yawgmoth.
Where's mine? 20? No targets?
Okay, bounce the token instead. Thought he had tapped Yawgmoth, but I guess not the case. Ah, no. Okay, cool. Harley was sacking for Yawgmoth effect, and then... Yeah, the bounce. Alright, Teferi getting attacked. Yawgmoth coming back down. He's going to fetch with a Virgin Catacombs here.
Yeah. Not those.
Goes and gets a swamp. A Sed McKinnon swamp. Very pretty art.
Gain a life?
Yawgmoth back out. Harley will gain a life. You're going to 19.
I'd be going to 19. Is you fetch?
Then I gain a life off my innkeeper.
Yeah, you're going from 18 to 19, right?
I went from 21 to 20 on sacrificing the insect, and then I went from 20 to 19 on tracking the catacombs.
I missed the yacht game. The first yacht game.
Oh, okay.
I was too busy talking to Sergeant
Shame.
about how you're making it hard on me.
It's true.
Stig is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's awful. Welcome to my life, dude.
He fetches and gets a dryad armor, and I get baited.
Good.
My favorite is when he's doing the ultimate.
Spinning that mountain around.
Or when there's a one or something.
Swing time.
Right, hard evidence here. We got a crab and a clue. Indomitable creativity, targeting the clue.
Okay. I don't think I can do a ton about it. You can show me Portal, though.
Portal's pretty cool though. I wish I had the portal.
You passed Sanctifier
Oh
Invalid.
yeah, I'm sorry.
It's right there. Judge, looking at extra cards? Nah, I don't give a shit.
Finally, Sanctifier
Saw
back.
everything. It's like, you shuffle the whole deck.
Yeah.
Trigger.
Carson accidentally flipping past it. A little too fast. It's okay. Sanctifier will have a trigger that exiles all black and red cards from his graveyard.
Gain away. 21. Gain away.
Okay. And then is that
22?
Hepatra? Oh god. No. Yeah, plays a Hepatra, the Seer of Poisons. And then when you put one or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, create a 1/1 green snake creature token with Death Touch. And whenever the Seer deals combat damage to a player, you may put a -1/-1 counter on target
Enter
creature.
combat. Exalted trigger.
Hepatra doing
Hold
things.
Priority in my attack step.
In conjunction with Yawgmoth.
Pay a life. Target crab. Go to 21.
Which is pretty cool.
Get a
So
snake.
Hartley will be able to
Gain a life. Go to
keep
22.
making snakes,
And I'll get a card.
put -1 counters on stuff,
I'm gonna get all my tokens out.
by killing the snake. Until eventually, I assume he gets a win condition.
Draw a card. Sack the snake, pay a life. I'm going to gain a life when I make the snake. I'm going to draw a card. He's going to get a counter. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to stay at 22. He's going to get another counter. I'm going to draw a card. The crab's going to die.
The crab has died.
3.
Attacks in for 2 with the Yawgmoth. Fetches here.
21. $22.
Oh, the wall of roots. You're gonna get a life. Makes a green, plays Ignoble Hierarch, gains another life.
Can I kill you from here while you're effectively tapped out? I have draws. I have a lot of mana. I think I should just keep trying to go for it.
Okay, tap and Dryad over here. Sacks Ignoble
Pay a
Hierarch.
life. Target wall. Make a snake. Gain a life. Let's get a
Put a -1 counter
on it.
onto
Draw a card.
the Wall Roots. Picks up a Thoughtseize.
Go
Takes
to
a point of damage here.
22.
Cast
Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize. Alright, and Carson just gonna scoop it up. Unable really to come back from what Harley has presented on the board, so Harley's going to take 2-0 with Yawgmoth. Thank you for watching, folks, and have a
Basically,
great rest of your day.
Something like that. It's not like infinite, because I can run out of bodies to put counters on to make more snakes.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a lot of draws, but
Not forever, but it's like I think I can make enough stuff.